The Trauma Intervention Program, known as TIP, is a nonprofit group of well-trained citizen volunteers who are called to emergency scenes to assist family members, witnesses, and other bystanders. The emergency system often most leave behind. News 4's Alex Sachs joins us now with the story. Good morning, Alex.
Good morning, Sam. When TIP first came to Northern Nevada a couple years ago, they were called out to maybe a couple emergency situations a month. Now they average at least 20 a month, each one just as important and critical as the next.
Just like emergency responders, they go running into a scene when everyone else is running away.
You don't read about them in the newspaper. You don't hear about them on the news all the time. They're things that happen every single day and people don't even know about them.
They can be called to duty any hour of the day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
Most people have never been, a victim of a crime or had a traumatic event. They don't know how to deal with it.
And that's when the Trauma Intervention Program steps in.
And when somebody dies or you lose somebody you loved or you deal with a tragedy, car accident, a house burning down, whatever the case may be, that is that person's 9/11. That's their big loss. That's their worst day. So every single one of those calls is important because it makes a huge difference in those folks' lives.
Here's how it works. Once an agency responds to the scene, a supervisor will decide whether or not TIP needs to be called in. Then a message alert system goes out. It's a program made up of 40 volunteers, all community members, from teachers to social workers, even college students. If there is any trauma or loss on scene, TIP is called to be there for the people involved, like the Washoe Drive fire.
Many people lost everything they had, and we were able to bring TIP in, and we set it up so that we could take them on viewings and just kind of help them through it.
TIP was also there for the IHOP shooting in Carson City and the air races. Any major or minor event, you name it, they get called.
And it's making a very big impact. And we know that because when we leave the scene after being out there with these families, they are so grateful, they are so appreciative. And when we get letters after the fact that say, you were an angel that day, I don't know what I would have done without you, that just seals the deal for us. It's, okay, that was worth it.
Quite an incredible group. And tomorrow night, TIP of Northern Nevada is hosting their annual Heroes with Heart Gala. During the dinner, 5 people of 12 finalists from police, fire, hospitals, and of course those volunteers will be awarded. Now the dinner is at 6 o'clock at the Peppermill. For any information, you can head to our website shortly after the show. That's mynews4.com. We can also show you how you can donate to the great cause. Bill.
All right, sounds good. Thank